Hi there and welcome back. In today's tutorial we are going to create a simple card using some patterned papers, and then we are going to take this card to the next level by adding some foiled details. So let's get started. This is the ocean blue patterned paper pad by Graphic 45. If you are following me, you already know how much I love it. It's available in different sizes. I have the 12 by 12 version. One of the sheets from the pad has 12 small cards on it, and basically you can use any of those cards to create your greeting cards. I have chosen this one with a stylized starfish, and I'm going to trim it out with the scissors. Then I'm also going to use the paper trimmer just to make sure that all four edges of the card are perfectly straight. And as always, the tools and supplies that I'm using will be listed down below in the description box, as well as on my blog. Then I'm going to complete this starfish card by adding some hot foiling. I will be using a hot foiling die by Gemini that is called Shine Bright. This set consists of a large starburst circle, then there is Shine Bright sentiment that fit in the center, and there is also a matching cut-in circle die that I won't be using for this project. Now I'm going to use some washi tape to attach the sentiment inside the sunburst circle, and this way I'm going to foil them at one go. So there's a couple of difficulties that I'm facing at the moment. The first one is that the die is larger than my card, and the second one is that I want the sentiment to be positioned right in the center on that starfish. If it shifts to the side, the whole thing is not gonna work. So the solution that I found is that I'm attaching temporarily this card onto a larger piece of paper, then I'm placing the die on top exactly where I want it to be, and then I'm taping it at one side, and this way I can create a hinge later on. So then I'm going to place this entire construction face down onto my foiling platform, and then I'm going to heat it up to the required temperature. Then I have to lift up the paper on one side. Remember, on the other side it is attached with the washi tape, and then I'm placing a piece of foil in between the die and the paper. And now I can send the platform through my Gemini Junior die cutting machine. Now I just have to peel off the foil, and this is the result that I was looking for. Now I have the golden rays all around this star, and I also have Shine Bright written on it. By the way, if you're interested in this foiling die, I have to warn you that there are just the last few left in stock at CraftStash. Now let's go ahead and put the card together. I have pre-cut and pre-folded a top folding card base that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches out of navy blue cardstock. I also have an A2 nested rectangles set that I'm using all the time, and this time I've used the 3 largest dies to cut out 3 layers. The largest one is the gold mirror cardstock, then it's the milk cardstock, and the smallest one is the patterned paper from the same set. I'm using the double-sided tape to attach the golden layer first, and this one is going to cover up the card front completely. Next I am attaching the milk layer, followed by the patterned paper layer. Layering always works like magic to me. I think you can always give a finished look to your project just by doing this super simple technique. I'm going to create the same layers on my starfish panel, but since I don't have the dies of the right size, I'm going to cut the layers manually. So first I'm attaching this starfish card on a milk piece of cardstock. Then I'm just going to use my craft knife and a cutting mat to trim off the excess paper. And by the way, with these simple tools you actually have a lot of control and you can create super thin borders if you wanted to. Then I'm going to repeat the same process to add one more golden layer. So I'm attaching my panel onto a piece of gold mirror cardstock with a double-sided tape, and then I'm trimming off the extra cardstock with a craft knife. And then I'm using some double-sided foam tape to attach this starfish panel onto my card front. The card is nearly finished now, I just have to add some finishing touches. I will be using some gold confetti sequins by Cat Scrappiness, and I'm going to attach a few golden swirls just around that starfish. I'm using the Ranger Multimedia Matte Liquid Glue in a Precision Applicator bottle. I'm also going to attach some tiny golden stars all around my card. A pickup pencil is a very convenient and inexpensive tool that is going to help you to manipulate those tiny elements. Since the inside of my card is navy blue, it might not be very convenient to add a message unless you have a white gel pen. So I have decided to stick down a journaling card inside my card. I do have a pack of matching journaling cards. They are from the same collection, Ocean Blue, and I'm gonna go with one of them. So this is what the finished card looks like. I really like how it turned out because it's simple but with a twist, and also because of all those layers it feels nice and sturdy in your hands, but at the same time it's flat and mailing friendly. It can even be used as a masculine card. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back really soon with another tutorial. Have a great week!